Big up everybody, back again, Yeti here, and Manchester City, Chelsea. Chelsea have already scored. We just got back from the garage, had to get a few more beers, and Man United nearly scored. Man City nearly scored then as well. So yes, big up to everyone. Hope everyone is well. It's had to be like a quick stream. I've had to set everything up. And we go again. Here we go. Let's get this sorted out. Return of the Yeti. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. How you doing, Carl, mate? You right? Do you think it's when I did that? Do you think that was what it was? I did the old Poetan. Yeah. And that went well, didn't it? Glad it goes better for Poetan than it does for me. Let's put it that way. Right. Okay. So let's get on with the actual game. It's 1-0 to Chelsea already. 25 minutes gone. Better change that score, and I do need to sort of get a time thing on the channel. I've seen people that have actually got them. I'll have to look into that and see how you do it. I think you can connect to the browser or something like that, and it goes through the game with a time schedule and everything. So I do need to try and sort that out. Right, where are we? Got we'll do the goal anyway. Then I'll change this. Man City 0 and Chelsea 1. Chelsea 1. There you go. Where is it then? There you go. Got the score on the sheet, on the screen, or whatever you call it. And here we go. Let's have a look at this game. I did put my beer in the freezer, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, like I say, we're still third. We are still third, hanging in there. And let's have a quick look at the league table, see if there's either team. So we got 44 points. So if Chelsea win this today, then we will drop to fourth. Yeah, we'll drop to fourth if Chelsea win this today. And if Man City win it, then they will jump up to maybe fifth, I think. Have they got the goal difference? Maybe not. Yeah, it's tied with Newcastle, so if they win it, then they'll probably jump up to fifth as well. But yeah. Turn of the Yeti. You forgot to do Poetan's roar after the bow draw. That's what did it. Yeah, that's probably it, mate. But that's it, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I forgot that bit. Shit. Booked it all up. I'll be honest, I mean, I can't believe how good this season's gone. And, we're always going to get beat by other teams and some teams and all that kind of stuff. So, got outplayed today. I just said it on Facebook. Because everybody's like turning around and saying, we wasn't good enough today and all this, that and the other. And I'm saying, I just turned around and said they bought a fight that we wasn't up for and it needs to change. Back to the drawing board. Chelsea in here. Jackson. Oh, good save there from Edison. And City basket. Absolutely. Need your help on Path of Exile. And Dal. Yeah, I've been playing Path of Exile a little bit, to be honest, with a few of the guys. We'll have to try and sort something out, see if it's crossplay. I think it is. Yeah, I'm up for playing that, bro. I'm up for playing that. Tell you what, I was playing last night, that Indiana Jones. It's not a bad game, but it's not worth 70 quid. And it's a little bit repetitive as well. It's fun, don't get me wrong, smacking people in the head with a shovel, but, you know, it does get boring. Well, actually, that don't get boring, but the rest of it is pretty much just the same thing. And Rossi, yeah. So who's Ipswich got again? Like next week? Not Ipswich. Who's Liverpool got again next week? Sorry, I think they've got like a few thingy ones coming up, haven't they? Let's have a look. Right, so you've got Forest Brighton next weekend. That ain't going to be no easy game, but we're going to have to bounce back. Bournemouth's got Liverpool. If Bournemouth can put the standard on that they put on today, they can beat Liverpool with that grit, 100%, and that clinical finishing. They can beat them. Everton, Leicester. Be nice for somebody else to do something against them, to be fair. And who else is? Let's have a look. Arsenal, Man City next week. Wow, interesting. Interesting. And Liverpool's got Everton, so there's a possibility they could drop points there, I suppose. City's new defenders is shit, and measured opinions as always. Yeti, respect to that. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. And Space Marine 2, you would like. I've seen it. I wasn't that impressed, I'll be honest. I don't know about you, mate, but there's a lot of games nowadays that just look like a copy and paste of other games I've played. You know, and it's like they just put a different scenery in and it's just like a copy paste. I don't know, I've not played it, so I can't really say too much about it in that respect. But I'm sick of this like copy paste like type of Assassin's Creed game, like they did with Outlaws and all that kind of stuff. Come up with something different for fuck's sake. Same as films. What was that thing I seen the other day on about remaking Goonies? Why? Or remaking The Matrix? Why? Does nobody have any fucking ideas anymore? That's next week, bollocks. And big up J chat. Good Forest lost. Cheers for that, DJ Crane. We didn't lose, we got beat, bro. We got beat. We got beat fair and square. And Oregon Rossi and big up DJ Mate. I can talk about it real now. When I'm watching the game, I can't. I'm just like, you cheating bastards. You've cheated all the way through the game, you bastards. But when the game's not on, when the game's finished, I can see it a bit better. And it's just like, you know, we put up fight for the first 20 minutes and they put up a bigger fight and we weren't up for that fight. And so we lost and we deserved to lose. I think if you look at the first goal they scored with Clivert just running straight through the middle like that, somebody who did an hat trick last week, it's indefensible. It's not indefensible as in you can't defend it. It's indefensible for our players to do that. And I'm pretty sure Nuno will look at that and go, this is where everything changed. What was you doing? Can't let someone who's just banged an hat trick run straight through the middle of your goal like that. It's fucking ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. But, you know, we'll move on. Oh shit, we back on. Nice. How you doing, sight? But the things that's getting said on like Facebook and stuff like that, it's stuff I don't agree with at all, to be honest. I really don't agree with it. You know, we just wasn't there today and we weren't at the races. We didn't turn up and all that. We fucking did turn up. We turned up, but they turned up harder. That's not an excuse. They gave us a game with it. I always keep saying, "Oh, City, oh, and goal." Oh, was that a goal? City scored, I think, Mamouche, but I think it's been called off for offside. That's the new guy, isn't it, Mamouche? Let's have a look at that. Got a ball goes in. Haaland smashes it on the volley. Stopped by 24. 7's offside. Is that who puts it in? Yeah, it is. Yeah, Mamouche's offside. Welcome back, Si. Got there in the end. I see, Cole. And yeah, so I'm not hearing none of these excuses. I don't like excuses, to be honest. If a team plays tough, then you've got to play tougher. End of story. It's just I've got no thingy on that at all. You're not always going to meet a team that's going to roll over when you start playing tough. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen in any shape or form. And if you think that's the way football goes, then you'll get beat 5-0. That's all I'm saying. Big up, yeah, what the fuck happened today? Bournemouth are a good team, mate. They are a good side, yeah, exactly. Oh, brilliant, actually. Absolutely. That goal that got disallowed was fucking awesome. I ain't seen anything as good as that in some of the fucking top teams for a good while, to be honest. In fact, I would go as far as to say it was very Arsenal-esque when you was a fucking good team. Yeah, we used to pass it into the net and stuff like that. There's some beautiful football there. Absolutely, like Man City have done in the past as well. And Liverpool have done in the past. Barely side, woeful stuff. City will kill us. Here goes that Mamouche guy. He's looking well up for it, which you'd expect anyway. 36 minutes gone. Thing is, I said it before. We're not going to go through the whole season and just keep winning every single game. It's not going to happen. And I think when we come up against a team that's got grit like we have, I think we struggle with that. Newcastle, we've struggled with it. Bournemouth, we struggle with it. If a team's got, even Ipswich, we struggle with it, to be honest. If they could have finished them 2 chances in the game, we'd have lost that one. Only thing is Delap took the shot on when it should have been Chaplin who was running in because he would have scored. So, it's like it's one of them, isn't it? If it's not just about having grit, you've got to have more grit than the team that's got grit as well, or they're always going to outdo you. I just hope that Bournemouth go on next week and take that kind of game to Liverpool, because if they do, Liverpool's going to get a major shock. Now, they're the type of teams that will turn around and say we didn't turn up, or, we wasn't good enough and all that. They're the type of teams that say that. I don't say that. I have no excuse for not being good enough or not doing the right things or not getting involved when games get gritty. You've got to do that. You've got to do that. Otherwise, you're going to get beat. And that's exactly what happened. Yeah, Carl, I would give you props for being at home, but not sure it would make a difference. Yeah. What was that Wolves game actually at the Emirates as well? Where's the game? No, it was at Wolves match at Wolves ground. What do you guys think about this Cunha? Do you think you guys are going to get him, or do you think we are? I mean, he wouldn't have made a difference today. He wouldn't have made a difference today. The grit weren't there today. Well, the grit was there, but the grit got taken away, and that's where you've got to up your grit and make sure you've got more grit than the opposition team, and we didn't, and that's that. I think that first goal said everything to me. That first goal said everything to me. An hat trick, a player that's just got an hat trick, his morale's massively high, and you just let him run straight through the middle and shoot. I mean, that was just ridiculous. At least get in front of him, or you don't try and challenge him, but get in front of him. Then he can't shoot, can he? I don't want him. Another Jesus regen, not what we need right now. No, I wouldn't say. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's what you need right now. The only thing I would say about Cunha for you guys, City's here, Guardiola puts it wide. Now, I wouldn't say it's what you need right now, but one thing I would say is he's a good number 10. And it would be good to have somebody who could go, Odegaard, if you don't pick your fucking game up, you're going off, mate. And we'll put fucking Cunha there. So I do think it'd be a good thing in that respect, where it pressures him to keep his shirt. Does anyone honestly think Arsenal will get Cunha? I definitely don't. He's too strong-minded and not a yes man. Would really surprise me. Yeah, 100%. But like I said, if he's going to come to Forest, he's got to earn his fucking shirt. He's not just going to get a shirt. Hope Forest get him. No more money for Arteta, and the fact he's blaming the board for no signings 25 days in is hilarious. He's got it sewn up, mate. He has to say things like that as well. If I was the board, I'd just turn around and say, "We've given you 800 million. You've won fuck all. Why should we give you any more?" This just shows, because most managers that say things against the board and go against the board, they're gone. Look at all the managers that have done it before. As soon as you go against the board, that's it, you're gone. So this guy's got some major kind of cult thing going on at the minute. I think he's offside. Getting through him though, but I'm pretty sure he was offside 27. I could be wrong, only watching it on the first start of what's happening, but looked to me like he could be offside. Exactly what DJ said. Yeah, 100%. I can't believe he's actually having a go at the board. They probably just told him, yeah, have a go at us, because that'll make it look like you're the man, and you're trying to make things different. Yeah, he's offside. No, I don't know actually, because that guy over the other side might be keeping him on. Let's have a look at that again. Ball comes over the top. I can't tell from that. The fuck kind of view is that? Lovely ball from Gundogan. Lovely on the chest from Nunes, is that? Don't know. I don't know. I can't tell because I keep showing you stupid fucking replays of it. So I have to look at it again when they actually. Well, it's been given a goal, so that's that. I think the guy on the opposite side was playing him onside. Not 100% sure. Couldn't see it really. And also, newsflash, guys, YouTubers get things wrong. We're not always right. Oh my days, what a fucking revelation. Whoever thought that one would fucking see the light of day? So yeah, 1-1, Man City and Chelsea, 43 minutes in. There you call. He's spent enough by now. Onside, surely. Give Nuno Iriola 800 million in 5 years. What happens? 100%, yeah. Spoiler alert, trophies. 100%. 100%. I think that's another PR thing, to be honest, him having a go at the board. Because you know what the narrative's going to be, don't you? You know what the narrative's going to be. Well, Arteta had a go at the board and he said he wanted money, but they didn't give him money, so, it's down to them. That's what the narrative's going to be. Like, your team's like Narrative FC. Carl, I'd love to see it, fella. It is, your team's like Narrative FC, and I think they're all in on it as well. Because not many managers get away with saying that about a board. Well, you do get away with it if you're winning trophies left, right, and centre, and you're winning things left, right, and centre. But he ain't, and the amount of money he's spent, and he ain't winning anything. I don't think he'd get away with that unless it's a PR thing. Because one thing owners normally hate is when you put the blame onto them. Do you know what I mean? Agree? Yeah, it all deflating from the real issue. Yeah, they are 100%. And that says to me straight away that you ain't going to get nobody. Because he's already making excuses for why he ain't going to get nobody. You know what? They've got these top gooners and these YouTube people, Arsenal YouTube people. They've got them on a string. It's so obvious what they're doing. It's disgusting for real fans. It really is. Quite a fight going on here. Coming up to half time. Man City won, Chelsea won. Obviously, we want City to win because otherwise, Chelsea will drop us down in the table. So, mate, Chelsea, every time they do that long ball down the middle, they're actually getting through. It's just down to if Jackson can get it right with a ball at his feet. He has done once, but Edison was there. But it's good stuff so far. Actually seeing fight with these two teams, which is crazy. It is, mate. Destroys me being honest. Yeah, I can imagine it does, mate. Nothing worse than for a fan when you just getting fucking given bullshit stories all the time. We've said it 100 times. Arteta should have cut his teeth like Nuno at Wolves or Iriola at us rather than getting such a top job with no experience other than being a middling player. Yeah, I agree. Completely agree, mate. Totally agree. That manager you've got, bro, is fucking some stuff, bro. Is some stuff. Got to keep hold of him, mate. He's got you like absolutely buzzing, mate. Absolutely buzzing. Got to keep hold of him. I think that's the only thing I'd be worried about as a Bournemouth fan at the minute, because Spurs are on the verge of like possibly getting rid of Postecoglou, and they'll think that they could just jump in and grab Iriola or whatever. I think that's the one thing you've got to worry about. But he's got your team fucking buzzing at the minute. To say how many injuries you've got and all that kind of stuff as well. Still got a good side on the park. Right, look, just need to go for a piss, guys. Back in a sec. That is crucial. Yeah, top teams will be sniffing already, I'm sure. Lots to talk about our players too. Same as last season. We need to keep the core and not be another Brighton selling off all the time. 100%. 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you've got a good defence there. That Hewson looks like a proper good prospect as well. The other guy, Zabrini, he looks fucking decent as well. Kirkez looks awesome, to be honest. Who's the guy you got on the? Is Kirkez on the left or the right? Who's the guy you got on the right? Didn't really notice him that much, to be honest, but I don't know off the names, to be fair. But yeah, I think you've got a good sort of basis there, 100%. That Dango looks decent as well. I mean, that header, fucking hell, nobody's getting anywhere near him on that. Is it? You know what? That leap reminded me of David Johnson. You remember David Johnson? When basically he's only like fucking 5 foot something, but his leap was unbelievable. And Dango's got that, but he's actually a tall guy anyway. That is a crazy leap. We had no chance for that at all. No chance. That is crucial. Top teams, keep core, and just hope Bolly stick to his word. He says all the right things. I just hope he's not like the other Yank owners. Yeah, that's the thing, innit? That's the thing. You've got something good building there. You've got something really good building there, and you're taking on the top teams as well and getting some points again. I hate calling them fucking top teams because at the end of the day, they're just teams. So I don't really like calling them top teams, so I'm going to try and stop calling them top teams. You know what though, Si, right? The thing that really annoys me, right, is no matter how well you do or we do or anything like that, we never get the goal reactions or anything like that. Well, we didn't score any anyway, but we won't get any of that. You know how you get the goal reactions after the game? It'll be Man City, Chelsea, it'll be Man United's game against Fulham, it'll be Arsenal's game against Wolves. We never get that. Newcastle don't really get that either. I don't really see a lot from Newcastle. Unless you're actually playing these teams, then you get it. But there's never a lot of. They don't sort of have so many different fans on there. I mean, at the end of the day, you should have a reaction video today of them 5 fucking goals. I know there's like UTCID, I think it's called, Bournemouth channel. He's a decent guy, Matt. There's him. So he probably won't get on there or anything. It's just ridiculous. It's like, and that's the disrespect I'm on about. We only get bothered about if we're actually playing one of these so-called fucking big teams. He was 12 foot in the air, and that was without putting arms all over the defender. That was fucking immense, mate. Honestly, I was like looking at that and thinking, how the hell would anybody actually get up as high as that? That is just insane. Back again, big up Mama Flossie and A Mama and A Si. Nice win for you guys today as well, Newcastle. I mean, look, I don't think we're ever gonna win like every game. I mean, I've been saying it for a while now. Every good thing comes to an end. I'd rather not get beat 5-0, like, but it is what it is. And you take it on the chin, you get on with it, don't you? Like Jordan just takes it on the chin and gets on with it. I mean, the funny one for me is it tends to be like the Man United or the Spurs fans that gives the most shit. And it's like, what have you ever? I mean, Man United, yeah, they won shitloads, but fucking hell, where are you now? Where are you now? I mean, I have to sort of look at the Premier League table, and then I have to divert my eyes right down before I can actually see where they are. So I'm not sure why they give it the big one. You know, yeah, you was, but you're not, and that's it. Who cares what others think? Let them sleep and be surprised. People will wake up once you will win trophies. Yeah, 100%, 100%. I watch very little footy content yet. It's all pushing their narrative or mainstream ex-players talking shit. But I'll watch 10, 15 games a week and make my own decisions. 100%. That's what football's all about, though, isn't it? That's why I don't understand why people like start arguing about. Everybody has their own sort of perception on players and things like that. You know, I mean, it's like you see certain people say, "Oh, well, this player didn't do anything," and you sit and watch the game, and you're like, you know, he was trying, he was giving it a fucking good go. He was getting in front, he was getting to the making runs and all that kind of stuff, but he didn't do anything. Okay, then. Okay. And that's it, because opinions are subjective anyway. Yeah, it's down to the individual. Don't mean you're an idiot. Don't mean you're a fucking idiot if you don't see it the same way as someone else. And that's the problem nowadays. It's like, oh, you don't know ball, all that kind of stuff. Fuck off, prick. Oh, there's a lot today, Si, on Facebook, on the Forest forums of the 5-0 and all that kind of stuff, saying, oh, we didn't turn up. Oh, well, we did turn up. First, like 15, 20 minutes, it was kind of 50-50, you know? And then when it sort of started really getting gritty, we didn't have that fucking grit to take it on. So it wasn't anything to do. We did turn up. The opposition just didn't fucking bow down to our grit. That's basically what it was down to, and they was better at it. The thing is with us, size, we have a little bit of like breathing room because of the things we've done in the past, the European Cups and all that kind of stuff. So for you guys, breaking through is like even more difficult than us. We get a little bit of respect for that. Definitely agree. Yeah, what annoys me is people having opinions when they clearly only watch their team and match of the day. Yeah, I totally get where you're coming from. Yeah, big up Forest, got their cherries popped today. Absolutely, AFC. Big up to you, mate. I do agree you were a bit off, but we made you play our game. I don't think, to be honest, mate, I don't think we was a bit off. At the time of watching the game, then I'll like see it differently. But when afterwards you reflect on the game, I don't think we was a bit off because we was like up to your standard in the first half. But the first half up 20 minutes up, we was up to your standard and we was giving it was looking like it's going to be a proper head to head. It was looking like it could have been like a 3-2 or 4-3 or something like that. And then as soon as you sort of like started doing what you do, we just couldn't handle it. We could not handle it. We was up for the fight until the fight was bigger than what we are. As soon as the fight proved to be stronger than what we are, we just wasn't there. That was it. It was just like, as soon as your team starts getting yellow cards and all this, that, and the other, how he didn't get done for that punch, I have no idea. I'd have to watch that back. But I'm sure one of the subs who gets a yellow card actually goes in there with a punch. Now that should be a straight red. I'll always call it real, whether it's my team or whether it's yours. I've always done that. Always. And if my team dives, I'll say it as well. Yeah, club with no history. apart from being in administration not that long ago. Yeah, exactly. So you've got a harder fight to get where you need to than we have. It's all about your team bounces back from that defeat. I've been really impressed with Forest this season. 100% AFC. It's all about the bounce back. All about that. But at the end of the day, I'd also turn around and say that, if we did go on a bit of a bad run, what an amazing season. What an amazing season. I never in a million years expected this. Never in a million years expected it. So, regardless, it's a massive season for us. And, just to be in the conversation with these Billy Big Bollocks, it's a massive thing. They never expected it. I sure as hell never expected it. So all I can do is be proud of my team and what we're doing, And if Man City win this game today, then we'll stay third. If Chelsea win it, then we'll get dropped down to fourth. And fourth, so what? I expected we'd finish about 12th this season or something like that. I never expected what we're getting now, so I'm on cloud nine in that respect. And it's definitely not the worst watch along I've done, to be honest. It's not. The worst one, I can't remember who it was. They absolutely walloped us. Can't actually remember who it was. That was just painstaking. Some of the Arsenal watch-alongs are worse because it's like we just don't offer anything. It just winds me up. 7 days till the window shuts. Craig David did more in 7 days. Yeah. What was it? He took a drink on. What was it? I can't remember the fucking lyrics now. But you're right. You're absolutely right, mate. Yeah, he did do more in 7 days. That was a tune, actually. That was a good track. That. There you go. What is it? Let's have a look. Yeah. Took her for a drink on Tuesday, making love by Wednesday, and on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we chilled on Sunday. I met this girl on Monday, took her for a drink. Oh, my days. It is a tune, though. It is a good track, that is. I think Nuno's absolutely going to go mental on that first goal. I think that's what will really annoy him the most, that first goal. Because how you give someone space who's just scored an hat-trick the week before is just fucking diabolical. Like you say, Woods, he was in the midfield most of the game. FC says another stinking performance from us, but the result is bigger than the performances. Absolutely, it's all about the result, mate. It's all about the result at the end of the day. And do you think you can actually catch Liverpool? Because they've got Bournemouth next at Bournemouth's place, and we know how much they can fucking. I tell you what, Si, if you can play like that against Liverpool, you will beat them next week. Tell you that now. If you can put that performance on against Liverpool, you will beat them. Because they do not like getting pressed. They do not like not getting time on the ball or anything like that. They don't like it. And that's exactly what you guys did to us today. We had no time on the ball. When we did get the ball, we just fucking booted it out, gave it straight back to you. The passes was fucking awful. We was under pressure all the time. And you didn't stop for 90 minutes. That is fucking insane. Most teams will like stop after so long. But you guys didn't. I got a Chelsea attack on the right hand side. Madueke tries to take too many players on. And Manchester City get it back. They're going to attack now down the left hand side if they can. See, you can tell. You can tell we're not a big club. You can tell we're not looked at as a big club at the minute, Si, because otherwise there'd be loads of people in this chat going, "Oh, Forest lost. Oh, Forest." Like say, Arsenal get it, and Man United. As soon as they start losing, everybody starts drafting in and going, "Oh, you're shit," and all this, that, and the other. I think that's when we know we're a big club, but we are a big club. But that's when you know that you've made it, when you get little squirts like that coming in and giving it the big one. Hit the like if you haven't. Absolutely. We'll rest and do the same. Yeah, teams don't like it up them, especially teams like Paul who rely on skills and time on the ball. Yeah, you've got to contain Salah. I mean, we've contained Salah this season really, really well, and that's one of the biggest things, really. Who you got on the left hand side? I just watched the game, but I can't think who you've got on the left hand side. The only one, yeah, even if we did able to catch Liverpool and we were on the same points on the last day, we still wouldn't win the league because of their goal difference. Yeah, it's true. Only one who can stop Arsenal winning the league is Arteta. Yeah. Well, there would have been had I not told him off. Yeah, well, that's true. That was a brilliant comment, that was. Yeah, I get you. Get the casual knobheads drifting into chat to grief. Yeah. Well, we're definitely not on that echelon yet because I ain't got that yet. Apart from Jez and Dal, he came in and started giving it the big one. I mean, but they're knobheads anyway. We all know they're knobheads, don't we? So we expect it from them. Kirkez and I mean, well, Kirkez, I would say, like against Liverpool, I don't think he should be that high up, mate. To be honest, he's going to have to keep an eye on Salah. He looks a good player, though. He's one that's being looked at quite a bit, doesn't he? That Kirkez. I've seen a few teams sort of looking at him. And Semenyo, I think Semenyo's brilliant. I've told you that for ages. I think he's a class player, Semenyo. And that Dango looks decent as well. And Clivert, I mean, he's getting into his stride as well. Well, let Haaland away here. On the right-hand side, shot comes in, saved. Nice save there. Chelsea get it away. Chuck it into the midfield. It's coming back, though, for City with Haaland. Messed up there, though. Here comes Chelsea. Could be a big attack here. Palmer plays it to the right to Madueke. Madueke goes in on his left, puts a cross in. Sanchez gets it. Kukuro takes the shot, goes over the bar. Yeah, Spurs and Liverpool sniffing round Kirkez apparently. Yeah, you've got to keep hold of him from them. He looked really good today, I have to say. That Kirk has looked awesome. I don't think there was a player that I mean, even Cook. I mean, Cook got a yellow card, and normally you'd probably take him off, but I think he did really well as well. Don't know why Yates went off. I thought it kind of we lost that fight a little bit when Yates went off. Don't know whether that was a knock or whatever. I don't know, but I did think that we lost that little bit of grit in the midfield when he went off. And that one with Morgan Gibbs White, where he just lets him go straight through, that's when you scored that fucking absolutely awesome Kluivert goal that got ruled offside. That one, to me, that was Morgan Gibbs White because he just let his man go. But the one I can't forgive, is the first goal. The first goal for Kluivert, I can't forgive that at all. Can't. There's three players there. Not one of them went towards him. Not one of them. I always thought both Tav and Kluivert too selfish. They blaze over the bar a lot, but seems to be coming together at the minute. Yeah. And Cook got me worried with that early yellow. He plays right on the edge, which is why I like him. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree. Totally, I agree. I thought Brooks did really well as well. He got took off eventually, but I thought he did really well as well. The only player that I would say for us really was probably Milenkovic. I thought Murillo was okay, and Anderson. That's the only sort of three players that I would say that looked okay for us. To be honest, that was pretty much it. To be fair, and when you've got Woods coming into midfield, I mean, you know things ain't going right, and he has to put a Wandy on as well as Woods. As small teams causing havoc is a great thing to see. Absolutely, 100%, totally on that one. 100% on that one. The thing is, we have no expectations because nobody expects us to do anything. Nobody expects us to do anything until we actually go out and do it. When we go out and do it, I mean, the amount of things I've seen after that game, looking on social media, Forest are just a flash in the pan, blah 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 blah. You know, it's like, wait a minute, shut the fuck up, man. Not flashing any pan. We never even joined the pan. Talking about. Yeah, Mama, who footy is dead. I couldn't consider Toon or Forest a small team. Then again, I get your point, given how other fans act. Yeah, 100%. We keep it alive, Si. We are told it often called we are small and don't matter. Yeah. I don't guys, it's just ridiculous, that is. If you think you guys focus far too much on what others think, being honest. Yeah, I mean, because he does. I don't know. Regardless, it does actually fucking get on your nerves. It does get on your nerves when people talk like that. It probably shouldn't. I mean, if I was to like think of it, would it keep me awake at night? No, not really. Nothing keeps me. The only thing that keeps me awake at night is me. Because I start watching fucking. I see a YouTube video and I start watching it, and then I get onto another YouTube video and I start watching that, and then before I know it, it's 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. Definitely don't keep me awake at night. Only dickheads say those things, so fuck them. Yeah, I agree. Totally. The thing is, you want the respect you deserve, you know? Like you say, yeah, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks or anything like that, but it just gets on your tits, mate. It just gets on your tits. I'll tell you now, right? If Arsenal was to actually fucking go down and get relegated, you'd see the real ones. You'd see the real ones. Not just Arsenal though, Man United, Spurs. I don't know why Spurs give it the big one because they've never done fuck all either. So I don't know why they give it the big one. That's probably one of the biggest fallacies on the planet. Why they think they can give it the big one when they've never done fuck all is absolutely hilarious. At least Newcastle just sit there and get on with what they're doing and just keep fighting and trying to make their way. They don't talk it like bullshit like fucking Spurs do. Good point, Carl. But like, yeah, he says, would be nice to get some respect once in a while. I get it, but go on and win shit and respect will come. 100%. I'd be there, miserable, but there, yeah, absolutely. I think it looks bad on these teams when like they've been in the Premier League for so long and done nothing. Yet, you know, us, Bournemouth, Fulham come up into the league and then start fucking giving you something to think about. And I think that's what this season is, to be honest. I think this season has seriously gave the other teams, and that's offside, it's got to be, have gave the other teams something to think about. List of wrong'un fan bases: Arsenal, United, tied, Spurs second, can never be first. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, Spurs give the shit to Newcastle. But what have Spurs ever won? What have Spurs ever done any time? They've never done fuck all anyway. So they're just like they're loitering around in this like, oh please keep us in this top team echelon, but you don't belong in it. It's always the same for me. There's certain fans that I have utmost respect for, and there's certain fans that I don't in these kind of situations. Some of them just talk absolute bollocks and need their mouths shutting. Up my fucking arse off. Yeah, very true. What gets my gears grinded is Arsenal fans, especially who haven't won the league in 20 plus years, giving it large. Oh, dear us. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Jackson's going off and Kunku's coming on. 60 minutes gone. At the end of the day, you love your team and you don't accept disrespect of any other fucking team, because the thing is, this thing's fucking, it is tribal, even though it's not tribal in the way that it used to be, it still is tribal. You love your team and you will fight to the death for your fucking team, you know? So when somebody starts giving it the fucking big one and giving it the disrespect, you need to have something to show for it. If you ain't got no to show for it, then shut the fuck up. Ultimately, what I'd say, you three, is fuck everyone, enjoy the heights and what direction you're on, and have fun. Yeah, but it ain't no fun if you ain't got somebody to go at, is it? That's why Arsenal are up there with United as my most hated team. Saints are number one, but I don't even like writing their name. And era Arsenal is loathsome. Would love a revamp to change that. Yeah, 100%. 100%. But the thing is, I mean, also you got to take into account that we're the kind of teams that we just get on with our own thing and just do our own thing. I'm a very reactionary person, so if you don't bother me, I won't bother you. You know, if you don't fucking out and go for me, I won't go for you. You know, but if you're gonna do that, then yeah, I'm gonna take reaction to that. But most of them are knobs anyway that just doing this YouTube thing just to get a bit of fucking money anyway. Most of them are absolute knobs anyway. Don't really. If you actually deep it, they probably don't care that much about their team anyway. They care about what the fucking money it brings in. That's all they care about. 'And that's a fact. I mean, I don't like these fucking channels that use other people's content to react to them and stuff like that. It's bullshit. That's not creation. You're not creating fuck all. You're using other people's creativity just to get yourself a video. That's all you're doing. Everything I've ever done on YouTube, I've created myself. Yeah, I might not be up to the fucking standards of what they've got, but I don't really care. Keep it real, and I always have, and always will. 100%. That's why I've said for time regarding Arsenal creators. I'm sure it applies to many others. Oh, yeah, there's loads of them. There's loads of them. What they do is it's like businessmen. They see what sells and then they just keep going on about that because basically they ain't got no fucking creation in their fucking body, to be honest. Anyways, I'm spamming. Time out. Yeah, don't worry about it, bro. Keep talking, bro. That's what I like. I like people having conversation and stuff like that and saying what they think and stuff like that. That's what the cave's all about. I will agree to what I agree to. I will disagree to what I don't agree to. That's what being fucking human's all about. Yeah, Cole, you're on merit. Absolutely, mate. Absolute gold. All of you are. All of you that comes in the cave are absolute gold. Have your opinion. Say what you've got to say. That's what it's all about, man. Right. And my opinion right now is I need a piss. I'll be back in a sec. Actually, that's not an opinion. That's a fact. It's the realest chat on the internet, without a doubt. 100%, man. Be yourself in here. 100%. That's why I love the Cave Yeti. You say it how it is. Not about creating drama just to get clicks, generate views. So many creators I've tried, but they soon get unsub from because it's all about drama. Yeah, I know, it is. It is. It is. Drama creates the money flow. Well said, Si. I've been told by like no end of people that if I sort of went on to other channels and stuff like that, I would fucking expand massively and all that kind of stuff. It's like, well, that was never really what it was about, to be quite honest with you. And if I have to sit there arguing with a fucking numpty for ages, then I ain't got time for it because they're just not on my level in that respect. 1 to Manchester City. Lovely goal there from Holland as well. Beautiful shot. Took away the keeper. 2-1 to Manchester City. All good. Keeps us third. So, yeah, loving it. Loving that. Don't get me wrong, I hope you get Big Yeti so you can get some wedge for your effort, but not at the expense of the quality. Yeah, I mean, mate, it's never been about that, to be honest. You know, you know how to see the channels that's just about the real or what they want out of it. The ones that want that just what they want out of it, they're constantly going, hit the like, hit the like, hit the sub, hit the like, hit the sub, having people having their mods in the channel going, oh, make sure you send in your super chats because basically the streamer is ignoring the shit out of you so that you put a super chat in so they take notice of you because they want to make money off you, nothing else, you know. And I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy, never will be. Arguing with an umpty on a stream with 9 people on, no one can hear nor say a word. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, exactly. I'm not, I'm not averse to taking any of them on, but I'm not going to beg or do anything like that. Fuck that. But make sure you hit the like, guys. Make sure you fucking sign up to my Patreon. Make sure you fucking give me all your money so that I can buy a fucking private jet and then start talking about fucking climate change, even though I'm the one that's fucking it all up and all that kind of stuff. Make sure you do all that, guys. Make sure you give me all your money so that, I mean, I like your opinions, but I'd rather have your money, to be quite honest. If you can give me your money, then you can keep your fucking opinions to yourself. This is the best space, as you have all said. We can and do chat about anything and everything. We can agree or disagree. We still stay mates. Yeah, that's massive. That's it, 100%. What was Sanchez up to? Hope they don't want Kepa back. Yeah, he was really good today as well. Forgot to mention him. He was awesome today as well. I'll tell you the one thing that's fucking doing my head in nowadays, and I keep seeing it with certain channels that I actually like, and I've unsubbed to as well, is this thing of make sure you get super chats in. Sorry, mate. Let me explain something to you. Right? You should feel lucky at the fact that these people are sat in your chat fucking watching you instead of doing something else in their lives. And then you're asking them to send fucking super chats. Fuck off, mate. The fuck out of here. I got no time for that whatsoever. I'd rather fucking give the respect of reading everything out that I see. And yeah, they're going to turn around and go, oh, yeah, but you're not making any money, so you're stupid. Well, maybe I'm just not a cunt. Maybe Maybe that's what it is. Yeah? 8 likes and subscribe every time. Make sure to follow Yeti on Insta. Stalk him in Nottingham. He'll even follow him to the toilet. He'll love that. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't get many people follow me to the toilet, so it'd be something different, I suppose. And big up Jez, all these muppets moaning about the ref today. Read the laws of the game. He got it bang on, for fuck's sake. Is that the one where you got the red card? I thought that was a bit harsh, mate, to be honest. Face smiling, smiling green, smiling gold. Just doing my duty as a power hungry twerky mod. Sorry. Is that the one with the red card? If you want to come on, Jez, you can jump on. Don't think there's that long to go in the game. About 73 minutes gone. 2-1 to City. Because I'll be honest, I thought the red was a bit harsh, and I don't normally say that about Arsenal. So it obviously shows I've not got like an agenda against Arsenal or anything like that. But when I saw that, I thought that was a bit harsh as a red. Yes, he does trip him, but it's not a goal scoring opportunity. No, you'd have to explain that one to me, Jess, because I haven't been a ref. I don't know how that works. So if you think that was okay, then fair play. Was not a red for me. You know me. I ain't no excuse merchant. No, I don't get how that was a red, to be honest. Yes, it's a trip. 100% it's a trip, but it's not a goal scoring opportunity. So why is it a red? Don't know. I might have to look back on that. Let me see if I can get the referee in here. Get the fucking referee in here. The red wine referee, Jezza. See if I can get him in here, if I can work out how to fucking get onto his fucking thing. Where is he? Jez. There you go. Oh, bollocks. Oh, fuck that up, I think. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, fuck that up. Give me a second. Right. If he's on about any other decision, I didn't see it, so I don't know if that was the case or not. So I can't really go on about that, to be honest. Here we go, look. Here we go, look. Tony Claude Gunner, right? Look away now, buddy. The long-haired Yeti, title pretenders, Nottingham Forest, bludgeoned and biblically exercised at the Vitality Stadium by rampant Cliver Utari Semenyo. The Cherries took their time to decapitate the tricky trees piece by piece as Red Hot Bournemouth run riot at home to baptise Nottingham Forest Premier League humility by 5-0. What contenders? More contenders than you've been in the last 5 years. More contenders than you've been. Get your fucking subs, though, bro. Get your fucking likes. Get all your fucking money, dude. Wow. All right then, bro. All right then, bro. It was not a red for me. The thing is, I get what you mean, Jez. Oh, wait a minute. He's here. Sorry, I didn't see you come in. How you doing, bro?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I'm just.
See what Tony said there on Instagram.
No, I didn't, mate. Sorry.
Did you? Yeah, I'll read it to you, Jazz. This is absolutely ridiculous from an Arsenal fan, right? Tony turns around and says, "Yeah, At Long-Haired Yeti, look away now, buddy. Title Pretenders. Nottingham Forest, bludgeoned and biblically exercised at the Vitality Stadium by rampant Cliver, Utari, and Semenyo. The Terriers took their time to decapitate the tricky trees piece by piece as Red Hot Bournemouth run right at home to baptise Nottingham Forest to Premier League humility by 5-0. What contenders? What is he on about?
Tony, you.
Tony Claude.
Oh, Christ.
What is he on about, mate?
Yeah, okay.
Are we that much in Arsenal's head that he has to do that, or is it just for traction?
Traction, my friend. Traction.
Oh, I'm loving the fact that we're in his head like that.
It's all about views and clicks and
Mm.
bollocks and rubbish and shit. It's all about that. I'm sorry. It is. It is. But
hey, mate, you know what? 1-0 against 1-0 against Wolves. I mean, fucking hell. I mean, it's terrifying, isn't it? Terrifying.
Well, let's be honest, mate. We were shit. Got lucky. Yeah. I'm just gonna right. Okay. I want to clarify one thing right here, right now. Okay. I am fucked off with people stating it wasn't this, it wasn't that. When these people, they've never read the laws of the game.
Right, okay.
They've never actually been a referee.
Nope.
Don't know how hard it is. Right. So let's just I'll break this down for you right here, right now. The laws.
That's what I brought you on for.
The law of the game states under a yellow red card scenario.
Right.
If a player in an attacking position and it then becomes a defensive position, if that player shows intent or shows a professional foul, and I'll break this down very simply, right? Or a cynical tackle, thereby attacking the player above the ankle with a flat foot, i.e. showing studs.
Right.
It's an instant red card. Anybody can go and look at the laws of the game. You Google it.
Yeah, okay.
It's law 14. It's easy, right? What Lewis Skelly did was he showed intent because he impeded the player from breaking out of defence.
Yeah.
It could have been in the midfield. It could have been on the halfway line. It's the same thing.
Right. Okay.
So he showed intent. He showed the fact that he quite clearly meant what he was doing. Therefore, it's a cynical tackle or a professional tackle.
Right. Okay.
Therefore, it's a straight red. Right. Let's move on from that one. The second one.
I didn't see the game, just so I didn't see the second.
All right. Fair enough. The Wolves one. The man's on a yellow card.
Right.
He's in a defensive position.
Right.
Sorry, attacking position. But what he did was a clear and objective foul of the defender. He did on a yellow card already. He put his tackle straight on his ankle. Therefore, it's a yellow card. The fact it's a yellow card in that position, already on a yellow card, it's a red.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
It's easy.
Didn't see it though.
The referee got it 100% right. And I'm an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, yeah. The only thing I would say to that though is because I managed to see the replay of the Lewis Skelly one. It just looked like a trip. It didn't look like studs from what I could see, but I only got one version of it.
He tackled him above his ankle, right? It
Right.
doesn't, right? What you've got to think of is it's intentional. Clearly, what he was doing was impeding the player from breaking out of his own.
Yeah, but that happens all the time in the game, and it's never like pulled back for it.
Yeah, but it was where he tackled him above the ankle.
Was it outside your area or theirs?
It's their area.
Oh, it was outside their area when he did it.
So the Wolves player was trying to break out.
Right.
Arsenal were right up on their defence. They lost the ball. The guy got the ball. Lewis Skelly turned round quite clearly, intentionally tripped him. Whether he tripped him on, he would have got a red card if he'd pulled his shirt back because there was nobody behind that Arsenal defence.
What? So he basically would have had like a goal scoring opportunity.
Well, he would have had a chance of running full length for the pitch.
Right, yeah, that makes it different then. So it was all the Arsenal players behind Lewis Skelly when he does it.
They were level or in front.
Right. So I don't know because I didn't really see it that well, to be honest.
As soon as I saw it, I thought that's a red card. I had no qualms with it at all. I thought you've just got yourself a red card, my friend, because what you've done is intentional, right? It was cynical, if you want to go by the letter of the law, and if you want to go by the second part, what it says in the law, it was a professional foul. You're impeding the players' impeding the players' progress. It's a red card. No question.
I think outside your own box, though.
Doesn't matter where it is. You're impeding.
It's not a goal scoring opportunity, though, is it?
But you're impeding the opportunity.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like if you look at a game today, right? Yeah, there's 2 or 3 players of ours, yeah, that had studs on ankles in the midfield.
But was it a goal scoring opportunity?
No, but neither was this. I'd have to watch it back. I ain't seen it, so
he impeded the player from getting out of his own defence in an opportunity. It's a simple decision. Michael Oliver, I'm sorry, right? He got it bang on twice.
No, I mean I'm not, mate. You've been a referee. You know the laws better than I do. So I'm not going to go against you.
I'd have had no decision. I'd have had no difference making that decision whatsoever. I'd have said red card, and then second yellow, red. No questions. Lewis Skelly knew exactly what he did. He knew as soon as he did that. If you look at him, he knew what he'd done.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you got the referee stood 2 yards away. Right, you ain't got no chance, mate.
I mean, on the first thing that I saw of it, I'd say it was a bit harsh, but I'd have to watch it again, to be honest. Cole says, I get that, Jez. Studs were not showing, obviously, to me. Cynical foul happens every game, and it's a standard yellow unless denying an obvious goal. Am I missing something? That's what I'm thinking at the minute.
Yeah, you are missing something.
Yeah, but it's the start of a goal opportunity, though, isn't it?
What the law says, right? If you impede a player in such a way that it is deemed to be a cynical tackle, i.e., you deliberately foul the player that is a straight red card.
Mm.
Now, the fact you could say, well, yeah, it wasn't a goal scoring opportunity, but none of us know that.
Mm.
He could have gone down
Yeah,
there.
but you can't interpret a goal scoring opportunity because
But
somebody could have stopped the pass that he tried to make.
Yeah, but what you have to go by is what the player did. He impeded the player, right?
I've seen that happen loads of
Yeah,
times, to be
he
quite
impeded
honest.
it with a cynical tackle. It's deemed a cynical tackle. He tackled him above the ankle.
Yeah, I need to have a look at that.
If you'd done it right, let's explain it.
Mm.
If he tackled him with the top of his boot, right, top of his boot, yeah. What he did it with the flat side of his boot, i.e., he showed studs.
Right, okay.
Thereby, it's a potentially ankle breaking, shin breaking
Yeah.
injury. That's what makes it a red card.
No, I mean, yeah, if that's the case, then fine. I mean, I only saw like the one replay of it. I didn't see like a slow motion or anything like that. It was just on in the middle of our game. So, you know, I'm not really. I mean, I'd have to look at it again to be quite honest with you. But if that's what he did, then fair play.
I've watched it probably 10 times now, and
Mm.
I've looked at it thinking, well, the referee got it bang on.
But at the same point, I have to agree with what Cole says, though. Where's the consistency in that? Because
That's the problem.
the thing is, that kind of tackle is classed as taking one for the team, isn't it? You know, as football fans from years back as we are, that tackle is classed as one for the team. It's like when they start darting down the right wing or left wing, and you just fucking take him out completely. It's like, oh yeah, you're getting a yellow card, but you're taking one for the team. That's the way that I looked at it. But like I say, I only seen it once, so I don't know 100%. I didn't see no replays or close up replays or anything like that. I'd have to look at that. But if he has actually gone above the ankle with the studs, then yeah, fair enough. I didn't see it, so I don't fucking know, to be honest with you.
As Carl quite rightly says, he's making a great point. It was outside of their box, the Wolverhampton box, right?
I think it was a bit harsh, personally.
If you look at what he did was showed clear intent. He showed clear intent to impede the player.
Right.
That is in the law.
How many times have you seen that not get called or anything?
Look, we can sit here and talk till next Christmas about it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
But the referee, in my honest opinion, got it bang on today. Michael Oliver got it bang on, and he's going to get absolute abuse about that, right? And I'm sorry, I today will defend the referee intently. It is very.
I'm going to look at it again, and then I'll say what I think from that, because I think the amount of games I watch where a team's on the break and a player takes one for the team to take him down, yeah, he's normally okay. It's not no red card or anything like that. If he's in front of the box to score against Arsenal, against Arsenal, and he does it, then yeah, fair enough. But that one to me just seemed a bit weird. But I'm not a referee. I don't know the referee laws or anything like that. But it just seemed a bit harsh to me.
I think
Since when do I stick up for you guys getting fucking red cards? I don't.
I will never ever. Yeah, there's decisions with referees. I'll say you got that wrong, mate. You got that wrong. But as soon as I saw that, I thought that's a red card. Because what he did was intentional. He never even attempted to go for the ball.
Yeah, but that's what you do, though, isn't it? When the team gets on the break.
No, you don't. No.
Every team does it.
Yeah, but that's not in the laws of the game. Sorry.
It's not in the laws of the game, but the problem is here, Jez, is consistency. Because I guarantee, because this is the way football works, you'll probably see the same thing tomorrow, and it won't be a red card. That's the problem. And that's always going to be the problem with referees making those kind of decisions. I mean, you look at today with the game that we had with Bournemouth. In the midfield, Anderson got one straight above his ankle, straight on his ankles with the studs, and they got the free kick. And then there was another one, and then there was another one. Yeah? If you're going to look at it like that.
I know, I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree. There is far too many vagrancies in refereeing today.
Yeah.
But the reason I say that, right, these guys are on 100 grand a year, right? They get marked on every single game, right? They get marked out of 100. Monday morning, he will get an assessment, right? So he needs to keep his assessment score up, right? He has to be within the letter of the law to the best of his ability. That's you're never going to get 100%, ever. But he's got to give the best that he can on the day.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, true fact, a referee will get it 100% right most times, better than any footballer.
Yeah.
Most footballers will get it wrong. It's actually a
100%.
statistic by the FA, right?
Yeah.
Most
it's
players,
obvious, isn't it? Because they're busy doing what they're doing, so they're going to think that they've done right anyway.
Referees will get it right more times in a game than a player. You never.
That's obvious because I mean, you get players arguing when they absolutely fucking intercept missile a player down, and then go, "I never even touched him, ref. I never even touched him." So I mean, that's pretty obvious. I mean, a player's playing at 100%, aren't they? 100%.
What annoys me here, Yeti, I'll tell you what annoys me is all these people out there, right? And I'm not talking about people in your chat. I'm talking about lead judges today, giving it all a big large, right? Big large. He got it with that. This guy, Lee Judges, supposedly makes out he once played semi-professional football. So how about, Lee, shut your fucking mouth, right? You make out that you played semi-professional football, then you also make out that you were a big boy in the North Bank. Well, on a Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock, how are you in two places then? You're either at the North Bank or you're playing semi-professional football.
Yeah.
Are you doing a Julian here, Lee Judges? Because at the end of the day, you can't be in two places at once.
Yeah. 100%.
Now, I never, ever fucking remember seeing him in the North Bank, ever.
No. Right? So, give me a sec. I've got to go for a pee.
Shut your fucking mouth.
I will do. I'm going for a pee.
I'm not talking to you, you dick. But the thing is, I'm trying to make it. I'm not criticising anybody for their decision making. If you think it's a red or it's not a red, was it, wasn't it, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, what pisses me off is the criticism and excuses that people make about referees. Is they have that decision. That's all they've got. They've got a split second to make a decision, and you'll either get it right or you'll get it wrong. 98% of the time, fact stat by the FA on psychology or referees, 98% of the time they'll get it right. 2% of the time they'll get it wrong. VAR today checked that, and they went with it. And they, VAR, have got the time for another 5, 10, 15, 20 seconds to look at that and go, was it, wasn't it, was it, wasn't it? They can then say to the referee, ref, you got that wrong. He has the opportunity then to reverse it. They didn't question it. So, who's right, who's wrong? I think, in my opinion, Michael Oliver got it bang on. As soon as I saw it, I thought, that's a red card. It's intentional, fact 1. It's fact 2. It's cynical. So that is a red card. That quantifies the 3 categories of a red card: intent, cynical, professional foul. So you can say it was intentional, was it cynical, or was it professional? Which one do you want to choose? Well, you can choose 2 out of that 3. So if you get 2 out of that 3, it's a professional. It's a red card. No question. No, there's no argument about it. There's nothing saying, oh, it's soft. It's soft. He intended to take the man down. Why did he intend to take the man down? Because the guy was going to skin him and break out of defence with a run down through the midfield when we had nobody there. So what's he going to do? He's going to take one for the team.
Right, that makes a bit more sense then. If you've got nobody there who can actually stop him, then yes, it can be deemed as a goal scoring opportunity. And big up 4Pete, mate. I apologise for timing you out the other day, mate. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get on to your next comment and I pressed the timeout by accident, so I do apologise about that. City have won 3-1. So I'm kind of glad about that, because if Chelsea had won it, then they would have actually took us out of the 3rd spot. So quite happy about that after today.
That just shows that Man City are doing their usual in the new year.
Yep, starting to get on it again, aren't they? Just give me a second. I want to have a look at this, because I need to have a look at this, because the highlights should be on there somewhere. Yeah, Wolves Arsenal. Right, let me just have a look at this. Turn it off.
Yeti's VAR.
Yeah, my VAR. When I looked at it, it just looked like he tripped him. But if you've got nobody else left, then yes, it is a goal scoring opportunity, obviously.
Huh? You said you get it tonight.
Who'd Havertz missed some bloody headers, though, didn't he?
Shit.
Fucking hell, man. Do you agree? Do you believe that Arteta's going to get a fucking striker like he's saying?
No, bollocks.
Why has he gone at the board and said they're not giving me the money? Is he serious?
I don't know. Fucking hell. Jesus. Honestly,
That's what Crane was saying. He was saying that he's had a go at the board and said they're not giving him money. That's sackable, bro. That is.
That's shooting.
I don't. You know what? I've just seen that. I don't agree. I don't agree with you, Jez. I don't agree with you, because there's Arsenal players there that could have stopped him.
Say again, mate. Sorry.
I'm just watching the replay now, and I don't agree. That's a trip. That is a trip on his foot. It's not even above the ankle. Well, it is above the ankle, but it's not in arm or anything like that. But you've got 2 or 3 players that's in a position who could have turned and stopped him. That's not a goal scoring opportunity.
I didn't say it was.
I don't agree with
I
that,
never
bro.
said it was the goal scoring. What you've got to interpret in the law is intent, and it's cynical. Out of the
Mate, I see that in games all the time. I don't agree with that.
well, I agree with it all 100%.
Nah,
And I'm
I
an
don't
Arsenal
agree with that.
fan, and I'm an Arsenal fan.
Mm.
I think it's 100% correct.
Honestly, I don't agree with that. Big up Dimes and Havertz, the best striker in the league, with like a frozen face. Yeah, that is crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Well, I don't know who said he's like the best striker in the league. That's kind of weird. But no, looking at that back, Jez, on Sky, I think that was unfair, to be honest, because you've got two or three of your Arsenal players there, right? And then you've got him breaking away. Right, let's put it this way, right? You've got two or three of your players there. You've got him breaking away here, yeah? Skelly goes in, takes him out, yeah, trips him. It's a trip. It's not a nasty stud to the ankles in no way, shape, or form. It's just a trip. And basically, you've got three players there that could easily have stopped that guy from breaking out. So I don't understand that. I don't get that. I don't get that.
Ah, dear God Almighty! This is what annoys me with people. In the law of the game, it's intentional and it's
Yeah, but I've seen
cynical.
it happen loads of times, mate, and I've never seen a red card given for it.
I have loads of times. It's cynical and intentional.
So what about if you're in the
Right,
midfield then and
Oliver.
you're so what about if you're in the midfield and you're breaking through the midfield and you're going to make a pass to the winger? If you take him out at that point, is that a goal scoring opportunity?
I didn't
Because
say
it possibly could be a goal scoring
I
opportunity.
didn't. I never mentioned goal scoring opportunities. What I
Ah,
said, what I said was it was cynical and intentional.
why am I sticking up for Arsenal players? That's the weird thing.
At the end of the day, if you read the law of the game, and this is what I'm saying, and people comment way too much and they don't know the laws of the game.
Mm.
If it says intent, cynical challenge, or professional foul, two of those criteria, it's a red card.
Yeah, you know what the problem is though, Jez. The problem is it's not down to people like looking at it and saying what they think and stuff like that. The problem is the consistency of it, and we've all seen
Really?
situations like that
So
that's
I
not
don't
been
care.
given a red card, and that's why
This
we're
ain't
saying that
right.
we're not. If the law was if the law was confirmed and it was 100% and it happened every time, nobody would be questioning that. The reason we're questioning that is because the law is not fucking adhered to every single time it happens, and that's why people are saying that. It don't make them stupid because they're saying that. It's got nothing to do with that. It's got to do with what they see every single fucking game. So it's down to the referees and what they do,
All I'm
and the
saying
fact that all the referees ain't doing the right
is
fucking
go
thing.
and read the laws of the game before you make a comment. Because people make random comments, right, about abusing referees, right? This is what I'm saying. I've had
Is this like your? Are you got like an Hell's Angel referee gang, and you're like
it.
sticking up for them today?
Yeah, it pisses me off because it's not an easy job.
Hmm.
Everybody can stand there and criticise the referee, and then you'll say, "Oh, Havertz didn't have a good game today. Oh, so and so didn't have a good game today." But that guy will get 10 tons of abuse more tomorrow
Hmm.
than Havertz will.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true.
I
Yeah,
guarantee
that's true.
you tonight
Hmm.
on certain channels that
Hmm.
referee is getting berated beyond belief because certain big channels don't know the laws of the game.
Hmm.
They
Yeah.
should. They should.
I hear what you're saying. I totally hear what you're saying, and yeah, that should be probably a factor. But the thing is, is, like I say, people probably would know the laws of the game if they stick to them all the fucking time. And the problem is with referees is they don't stick to the laws all the time, and that's why people don't know them. So every time something happens, everybody has to make their own opinion about it because there's no fucking guaranteed laws of the game. You've seen it yourself. You've seen handballs that are definitely handballs. You've seen handballs that are not handballs. I mean, and the laws of the game is never kept up to. So how can you actually expect anybody to know the laws of the game when they're not followed anyway?
No, I don't agree with you on that.
No, but it's true though. You've seen it week in, week out, Jez. You've seen it week in, week out. The one with Havertz the other day, where you get the shot and he's trying to move out the way, but the defender's pushing him into it. But he's actually trying to move out the way and gets done for an handball. Look, I don't stick up for Arsenal, never do. But I don't think that was right. And just going to cover this, man. Dime says, I just saw it. He's not last man, never a red. That's a tactical, smart foul. I think a lot of them do this kind of thing so we get content and things to talk about. I'm pretty sure of that. And that's the problem, Jez. The laws say a lot, but they never stick to them. 100%. Anthony Herbert, it's a yellow card. Skelly shouldn't have got sent off, and the laws are crap, in my opinion. Yeah, I'd agree with that as well. Jez is proper on the. Jez has joined the fucking refs fucking Reapers. He's joined the Hells Angel Club, the refs Reapers, so he's got to stick with the refs. Where are all the yellow for diving? Yeah, where are all the yellows for diving? Yeah, 100%, because that's not part of the laws of the game. So why is there not anything in that? Not many have a refs rulebook at home, watching football week in, week out when it's cynical and intentional. You shouldn't have to have a refs handbook at home. You're fans. You're watching the fucking game. You shouldn't have to have a refs handbook to actually fucking be able to know every single thing that's going on. And the biggest problem is, and I agree with what you're saying, fucking ref. I agree with what you're saying, Jez, but the fact of the matter is people are going against it because they don't know the laws, because who knows the laws? The refs don't even know the laws because they don't carry them out. So how would anybody know them?
The refs do know the laws inside out and upside down. Fact.
Yeah, but they change them all the time. Okay, let's go on Kovacic, right? Let's go on Kovacic. Manchester City against Arsenal. Was it last season or season before? I can't remember. And he's fucking going through players left, right, and centre. Yeah? Should have been sent off. By the laws of the game, should have been sent off. Havertz against Newcastle. Yeah? Exocet missile against a Newcastle player. Should have been fucking sent off. They're the laws of the game. They didn't carry them out. So how's anybody going to know the laws of the game if the refs don't stick to them?
I agree with you. I do 100% agree. I do agree with you. All I'm saying, there's been many instances where I think I've done watch-alongs with you, and I've gone, whoa, what's happened there? That should have been a yellow, or that should have been a red, and nothing's happened. And I totally agree with you, because on certain days the referees get it badly wrong. I agree. I do agree. But all I'm saying today, if you go strictly with what it says, he got it right. That's what I'm saying. He got it right.
I don't think so, mate, to be honest.
That's fine. That's your opinion.
I think that was a ridiculous decision, and as I've said, I'm not interested in Arsenal. I don't, you dive around a lot, so when you actually get the comeuppance, I have no issue with that. But if I see it and I don't think it's right, then I'll say it's not right. And you can send me the refs' rules and laws or whatever you want to call it, and I'll read through it and stuff like that. But the thing is, if they're not going to follow the rules all the way through the entire season, how do you expect an apparent dumb football fan to understand the fucking the laws, if you're not going to keep following them through? Because I guarantee tomorrow something exactly the same, because this is the way football works, something exactly the same will happen in one of those games tomorrow, and everybody would be like, wait a minute, how did he not get a fucking red? Guess that as well as I do, when something happens, there's always, it's crazy, but something the same always happens the next day. Same as when Rice got sent off for kicking the ball away. Yeah? And then the next day, what happened? Somebody kicked the ball away. Why did he get a red? That makes no sense. And that's where the problem is. They're not following the laws all the time. So how do you expect fucking people who are just watching football as football fans to not react in the way they've reacted, when they don't know the laws, because the laws are never followed?
I agree. I totally agree with you. The problem is, I think, is when these people become professional in referees,
Mm.
and they're getting big bucks, right?
Yeah.
Let's go back in time to our days of Division 1, Nottingham Forest, Arsenal, Man United. They were all deemed as amateur referees.
Mm.
I was deemed as an amateur referee, but the people that were refereeing in Division 1, Division 2, 3, 4 were getting a reasonable money. They get travel expense, hotel, match fee, and they were under massive scrutiny. Massive scrutiny, right? And they had to keep their standards so high. If you didn't, you were done. You were gone. You're out. Right?
That's the problem, isn't
it? It's a closed group,
it?
and it's very hard for a young up and coming referee to break into the Premier League area, because you have to be the best of the best of the best, and they're not.
No.
They're not. Right?
Well, that's the fault of the FA then, isn't it, really?
It is a massive fault of the FA, because these guys, I mean, I used to work with a guy when I was at British Gas. He refereed, I can't remember the League Cup it was, Cup final. Can't remember. Is back in the late 70s. And I was working with him one day, and I said to him, "Oh yeah, you did this League Cup final, whatever it was." And he said, "Yeah." I said, "What was it like?" He said, "Well, yeah, it was quite something." Blah 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 blah. And he got £100 for that game. £100. I know this is the late 70s, probably early 80s, possibly. He said, "I got £100, and I got travel expenses, which wouldn't have been a lot, going from Croydon to Wembley." And I said, "It must be nerve-wracking." He said, "It was intense. It wasn't so much the game, it was the fact I had 3 people marking me."
Yeah. Which is what's missing now, isn't it?
And he said that was the thing. I had to get it bang on.
Yeah.
But the difference is now, back then you didn't have the diving, you didn't have the cheating, and now you've got all that shit to go with it. So these referees have got to be on the money, and I'm sorry, it's impossible.
You also got to have common sense as well, though.
Yes, but I think they're under so intense pressure from the Referees Association now, I'd hate. I mean, Christ, referees now have these trace makers on their back to see how many miles they run in a game.
But I mean, I've got a question, but I mean, the thing is, I think I'll leave it for final whistle, which will be on about 8:30 if you want to jump on, because I've got some sort of questions to ask about this. Just before we get on to that, Si says he got it right by the letter of the law, but when you see thousands of similar offences over the course of the season not given, it's not consistent enough. Yeah, exactly.
Great.
And, and like today with a game against Bournemouth, I mean, in the first half, there's 3 cynical tackles there to stop us creating something.
I totally 100% agree.
The thing is, if it works for your team, everybody's all right with it, and that's the problem.
Yeah, but hang about. I'm actually making a statement about something that went against my team.
Yeah, I didn't mean you when I said that. I just meant as in a normal thing. The thing is, if it works for your team, if you're going up against, if we're going up against you on February the 25th, yeah, and it's like, and it comes to the end of the game, and Chris Wood takes a dive, and we beat you 1-0, I'll be celebrating, but I'll still turn around and say that was a fucking dive. That was a fucking dive. You know I will. I've always done that. Always called it straight down the line, whether it's my team or whether it's anybody else's. But anyway, right, we're gonna do like final whistle at 8:30. Hopefully, we can kind of get a few people on and stuff like that. Because the question I want to ask, and it's an important question as well, to do with the referees and the officials and things like that. But yeah, Jez, are you doing your fan cam? What time are you doing your fan cam? Fan cam about fucking 5 o'clock in the morning.
No, I've done it, mate.
Oh, you done it, have you?
I've done it, mate. Yeah, I've got to go and
Yeah, you done it, isn't he?
I've got to go and cook the wife dinner,
and
we're having some beautiful fillet steaks tonight. And
lovely, nice.
So I might catch you later. If I don't, then I don't. But
if you can get on, then jump on, because obviously you've been a referee and you know the laws and all that kind of stuff. So it'd be interesting to get your input on it. And catch you later all. Have a good weekend. Later, Carl, Keir, my guy. Catch you soon. Come on to Final Whistle, Carl. Have a chat. Might get a little bit of a buzz going and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so Arsenal history and more. Make sure you follow Arsenal history and more, 100%. Make sure you check out that one they did the other day with Kenny and DJB as well. DJB's actually subbed to me as well. Appreciate it massively. And yeah, just one more thing. I think Jez is talking bollocks. I think Jez has actually fucking got signed up to the. I think Jez might. You know, if you go on to Arsenal history and more from now on, there'll be a thing come up at the bottom. Support the referees because I'm getting loads of money. Yeah, I'll send the link, Gooner. I'll send the link down. No worries. And yeah. You can drop on as well, Si, if you want to talk about your absolutely fucking massacring of us today. You can 100% jump on if you want. And yeah, big up everybody. Take it easy, and we'll catch you later.
I'll try and join.
Yeah, 100%, man. It'd be good to have you on. Catch you later, guys.